Good evening, my friends. I'm a bit drunk with exhaustion, but I really wanted to just give an encapsulation of this day. I wanted to share it with you. Wait, am I looking at the camera? No, it's over there. Okay. Anyway, I came to sit here at my desk and to share my day with you. And lo and behold, there are some beautiful deer that have just come into the backyard. I'm in the back pasture behind the yard, but and the sun is setting. It's quite lovely. I don't think you can see if I try to show you. Let's see. Can you see? Can you see? See any deer there? Oh, okay. All right. We must get down to business here. So anyway, I don't know, I just thought I thought I'd share my life. Okay, here we go. All right, first of all, it's been a tiring day, but it's been a good day. It's kind of been a bit of a medium day because not bad, not awesome, but really, I mean, my gosh, a lot of beauty. Okay, I started my day off reading this book, Gentle and Lowly by Dane Ortland. Guys, I recommend it highly. He is the kind of thing where I started reading it and I was like, what? He's writing the book I wanted to write. So I don't know if y'all do that, but envy is one of my problems in life. And, but he wrote it not necessarily better. I shouldn't put myself down that way, but he wrote it differently than I would. It's very like solid theology, and mine would be more story form, I think. But it's the same kinds of things that I feel like God's been teaching me. So God must be teaching a bunch of people about this. But this morning I read in this chapter about Jesus, a tender friend, about the idea that, it's so exciting, that there's mutuality in our relationship with God. I tried to talk about this at the retreat. I hadn't read this chapter yet, and I needed that word, the mutuality. But it's where God, it's like true friends. There's a mutual thing going on. Mutual, like, oh, and mutual celebration, So, so I started my day with that, and that was really awesome. But then things got stressful because Craig had to pack, like to leave in as soon as he could. I had to pack to leave for tomorrow for a very exciting trip to see my kids and grandkids. So today should have been just totally awesome and exciting because I knew I was going tomorrow, but it was stressful. Craig had to leave for a funeral for his aunt. His dad died last July, and then his dad's only sibling, his sister, died. So Craig is now hopefully visiting his cousins right now that he hasn't seen very much over the years. So anyway, but as we were both trying to pack and trying to get the dogs packed up, suddenly Belle, our little Bichon, whom we adopted, she looked very stressed out herself, but she was at the door, and come to find out she had a little ball of poop stuck to her bottom. So she was freaking out and she didn't know what to do about it. So we had to carefully carry her out the door, and she still was freaking out. So we had to get a little wipey and try to take care of the situation. So that was interesting, and this happens to Belle every now and then. So then I got Craig and the dogs off for their going away. And I thought, then maybe things would calm down in my mind, but they didn't really. I tried. I did some yoga. And then, let's see, we're at 5 minutes, so I'm going to try to speed up, okay? So I went to work, and I had just one client today, because I'm off because I'm going for vacation. Anyway, I had one client, and it was a young couple, and I just felt kind of heavy for them. They've had a lot in their lives, but I also felt hope for them, and I felt God with us. So that was like, oh, okay. And then I had a Zoom writing class right after that, which was an hour and a half of very mental hard work. And usually I really enjoy this class, like it just makes me feel alive. But I was tired, just so tired. And I think it was because of the stress. I knew I still had to come home and finish packing. And so I was driving home and just so tired. The deer are still out there. And one of them's a little sort of baby, like a teenager. And so anyway, I was getting closer to home, and we live sort of out in the country, as you can tell. Beautiful piney woods, they call it, of East Texas. And so anyway, I turned onto this one long street, and it was so beautiful, the pasture lands, and I just to stop my car, and I had to back up because I had gone too far. And so I backed up down the street, and I thought, I have got to get out and commune with nature. So I got out of the car, and I hopped over this little tiny ditch, and there was this big tree that had two things. What do you call those trunks? Two trunks, and that split, And so I ran up to it, and I kind of nestled inside the V, and it was so wonderful. And I could see the bark, on this each in my peripheral vision. And through the V was this beautiful rolling pasture with a sparkling pond, a big pond. And it was very windy today. It was after a storm system had come through, either last night or this morning, can't remember. And the wind was so big today, and it sounded like the sea. There was something about it that had that swishing sound, and it was just, and I was just listening to it and looking and smelling the smells. It really, for 90 seconds, not much longer than that. And because, I noticed one car come by, and I just tried to not pay attention, but I thought this must look so weird, a woman plastered to a tree. So I got back in my car, and I went home, and I was very grateful to have some leftover spaghetti. Man, what a great thing. So I put the leftover spaghetti in the microwave and heated it up, and I went out and I sat on my hammock. I didn't lie down because I had to eat, but I sat on it like a swing, and I was just, oh yeah, and looking out and listening to all the wind. And in front of me was our little bluebird house, and it has babies right now. And so the mama and the daddy were both busy. One would fly off, and then the other would come back with some food, and then you'd hear the babies. And so I tried to just take it in, just be in the present moment, looking at the birds. And in all of it, I was feeling the mutuality of God with me. I forgot to mention that part. The friendship. And because I Oh, I forgot to say that on my drive home, I thought, before I got to the tree, I thought, I just felt this like little ache inside, and I thought, I think I said out loud, I feel a little slight depression, you know, like a momentary one. And I knew I missed Craig. I had called him, and that doesn't always happen when he goes out of town, but it happened, and I felt lonely. Maybe because I was going out of town too or something. But so the friendship of God really helped me, and the beauty of nature and just the simple pleasures of life, you know? So, I think that's most of it. That was my day. That was my day. And now I thought I would share my day with y'all. And then the deer came up, the deer. So I'm going to get ready for bed. I'm about finished packing. And, you know, no, don't spread the word for robbers to come, because you never know. Somebody might be coming to stay. Anyway, I love all of you. And like my video if you would, or share it. If you don't know me, who needs to know about my day? but anyway, I love doing these, and share them if you like. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.